I mean, always, man. I think the first thing you need to start by building a great defense is stopping the run, and so I think that was really the first thing that Flus kind of talked about is stopping the run as a pillar of our defense, and so it's definitely going to be I think an emphasis for us.
What have you seen so far to say? I mean, it's been a problem here for a while, and I don't know if you knew that or if they talked about that. What's going to be the difference? Why will the run be stopped this year? What's about this scheme, the players, that's going to get it done?
Well, I think it's just taking a different approach. Obviously, it's a new staff coming in, and then you got some new players. I think me personally, that's something that I take extremely personally. I think when a team rushes on you, and I think that's for the front seven. That's something that we have to take personally, and I think that's the mentality I'm gonna bring to it. It's just it's personal, man. It's some things about when they throw a touchdown on you, but when they just running it down your throat, it's unacceptable. So I think for me being a backer, having that mentality, and then just the new staff coming in already emphasizing stopping the run, making sure everybody's on the detail. I think that's what it's gonna come down to, just us being detailed with the approach and then the mentality aspect of it.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, no worries.
What was your opinion, or what was the reputation that you knew of with the Cowboys organization before you got there? And then now that you're here, is it the same or anything surprising for you?
Nah, not really. I mean, I think coming into it, I knew this organization was a great organization. I feel like a lot of times when you grow up, especially I'm a Texas kid growing up in the state of Texas. You always dream of playing for the Dallas Cowboys, and I had that dream as a kid, and so I think for me when I found out the news that this is what it was going to be, they were trading me here. It was just like, all right, I get to live this dream, play for the Cowboys, and just want to come in and just put my blueprint on everything, put my best foot forward, and come in and just show who I am.
What do you think 16-year-old Kenneth think about your opportunity, getting this chance to play for the Dallas Cowboys?
I mean, he'd be ecstatic. I think he think that he's exactly where he should be. I think at 16, I was already training to be in the NFL. Had that dream of being in the NFL. So I think me being in this position, being in the league right now, is something that I expected to be. But having this opportunity to play for this organization, I just want to attack it. Every day coming in, putting my best foot forward. Just trying to be around the guys, help everybody be on the same page, run the show, and just go out there and just put quality defense on tape, great defense on tape. That's really what I'm about, playing good team defense, and just having that standard.
What about your initial impressions from Matt Eberflus? I mean, he's hard on linebackers.
Oh yeah,
so I'm sure you've picked that
I
up
love that,
quick.
man. I mean, being coached by him, I've loved every single day because the way he approached it, you can just tell he knows what he's talking about. He's super detailed in the approach, and he's had guys that played at a high level, and so I think every day I'm just trying to soak in what he's thinking, how I can do things better. Him coaching me up, telling me what he likes, scheme wise stuff like that. So just every day trying to come in and get better. But I love the approach. I love how hard he coaches us. He coaches the shit out of us, and I love that approach. So, yeah, man, I'm having the time of my life.